How do you grow the adoption of Microsoft Fabric? It's useful to consider what is needed to be successful with Fabric or Power BI. And Microsoft provides this Microsoft Fabric Adoption Roadmap. It used to be called the Power BI Adoption Roadmap, but it's evolved now into the Microsoft Fabric Adoption Roadmap with a couple of new additions, but largely the same. Now, as you look through the labels on these 12 components of what does this look like in terms of what does good look like to be successful, you'll notice there's little here around actual technical capabilities and rolling out. And we see organizations get so focused on all of the engineering and the visualization components that sometimes it's hard to remember you need to think about this more holistically. And when we assess organizations across these 12 elements, we find they are lacking in many of these areas. Things like data culture is so important, because if you don't have the right data culture available and the executive sponsorship to support that, then a lot of these projects are really hard to get going. It needs to be central at the core before anything else happens. Now, it's not all doom and gloom. We do see some organizations have really good things happening. We see organizations that have a great center of excellence. So these are the parts of the organization, typically a data focus, data viz, analytics type of teams that have processes in place to help support and nurture not just themselves, but then others in the organization to do well. Those others, well, they form the community of practice. And the community of practice, sometimes called the champions network, are the people embedded in the business actually using tools like Power BI, using the capabilities of Microsoft Fabric to deliver on the results. And that's a real strength. That's a really good start to think about that, and other pieces will evolve. And it's about building maturity of those capabilities over time. No organization is perfect from day one. I encourage you to consider this framework, put the link in the notes of this video, and regularly assess your own capability and maturity to help build a thriving BI analytics environment.